Hello friends. On June 16, 2023, Oceangate's Titan submersible embarked on its voyage from the port of St. John in Canada. The designated location for its dive lay 700 kilometers away from St. John in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic Ocean, where the haunting remnants of the Titanic shipwreck lie. The plan was to launch the Titan the following morning at 8 a.m. on Sunday. It is important to note that a problem was identified with the sub before the dive, yet it was still sent into the ocean, risking the lives involved. What was the nature of this issue, and why was such a perilous decision made despite being aware of it? Today's video will delve into these intriguing questions. Before we proceed with the video, it is important to clarify that the Titan was not a submarine. Instead, it was a submersible. While submersibles are a part of the submarine family, they are notably smaller in size. Unlike submarines, which have the capability to embark on independent journeys, traverse the seas, and return to land using their own resources, submersibles require a surface vessel for launching, refueling, and maintaining communication with the surface. Submersibles like the Titan are designed for shorter expeditions, as they have limited power and resources available to them. Now let's dive into the video. The journey included a total of 5 individuals, one of whom was Hamish Harding, the founder of Action Aviation and a fellow space traveler with Jeff Bezos. The 58-years-old Harding holds 3 Guinness World Records, including the record for the longest duration at full ocean depth by a crewed vessel. In March 2021, he and ocean explorer Victor Vescovo reached the lowest point of the Mariana Trench. The second person on the expedition was Stockton Rush, who served as the CEO of Oceangate, an American company specializing in manufacturing submersibles for ocean tourism. Taking the third spot was 77-year-old Paul-Henri Nargeolet, a seasoned expert in shipwreck exploration who had previously visited the Titanic. With extensive knowledge about the scattered remnants of the Titanic, Nargeolet brought valuable insights to the team. Finally, Pakistani business tycoon Prince Dawood and his son Suleiman joined the submersible expedition. The cost of participating in this exploration amounted to approximately $250,000 per person. Prior to the dive, Harding shared his final internet post, explaining that the inclement weather had caused a delay. He mentioned that they would wait for better weather conditions the following morning before proceeding with the dive. The group of 5 individuals embarked on this journey driven by their shared passion to witness the renowned Titanic wreck. Since its tragic sinking in 1912, numerous efforts had been made over the years to locate the wreckage. However, the harsh conditions of the Atlantic Ocean posed significant challenges to this endeavor. Finally, in 1985, the Titanic wreckage was discovered resting on the ocean floor. Several expeditions followed, with experts and researchers from various countries visiting the site of the Titanic shipwreck. In 1990, Canadian filmmaker James Cameron explored numerous aspects of the Titanic wreck, and his findings inspired the release of the iconic Titanic movie in 1997. The movie's immense success generated widespread fascination, transforming the dream of countless people into reality, witnessing the Titanic wreckage firsthand. As a result, this endeavor became not only a quest for exploration, but also a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors to the site of the shipwreck. Exploring the depths of the ocean is often considered more challenging than venturing into space, primarily due to the immense water pressure. The Titanic shipwreck, resting at a depth of 4,000 meters or 4 kilometers beneath the ocean's surface, serves as a testament to this difficulty. To grasp the magnitude of this depth, one can compare it to the height of the Burj Khalifa and imagine the Titanic's location being approximately 5 times deeper than the skyscraper's height. At this depth, the water pressure reaches an astounding 5,800 pounds per square inch or psi. To put it into perspective, it's equivalent to having the weight of an entire elephant compressed onto a single square inch. Consequently, one can imagine the tremendous pressure exerted on a submersible, considering its surface area. On Sunday, June 18, 2023, at 9 a.m. ADT, the submersible journey commenced. Typically, it takes about 2 hours to reach the Titanic wreck. However, after just 1 hour and 47 minutes, the mothership Polar Prince, stationed above, lost contact with all the submersibles. Communication breakdowns are relatively common at such depths when we consider the failure of sunlight to reach at that depth. Initially, this issue was not treated as a significant concern. The entire expedition was planned for a total duration of 7 hours, with the intention to return by 4 p.m. ADT. As the submersible failed to resurface at the scheduled time, anxiety gripped the crew aboard the ship above. The Canadian research vessel Polar Prince initiated a search for the Titan at 6:40 p.m., seeking assistance from the U.S. Coast Guard in their efforts. The following day, on Monday, a comprehensive search operation was initiated by U.S. and Canadian ships and planes across the entire area. The search efforts extended not only on the sea's surface, but also beneath the water using sonar technology. Commercial vessels present in the vicinity were also instructed to remain vigilant. Despite the intensive search conducted over the next 2 days, no trace of the Titan could be found. However, a glimmer of hope emerged on Wednesday, June 21st, when the search team detected faint sounds emanating from the depths with the assistance of underwater radars. Reacting swiftly, remotely operated vehicles were deployed in the direction of the sounds. Unfortunately, this attempt yielded no news of the Titan's whereabouts. Apprehensions grew as the submersible's oxygen supply could sustain the crew for only 96 hours, equivalent to 4 days, and 3 days had already elapsed. Nevertheless, the search teams from the United States, Canada, and France refused to give up. On Thursday, June 22nd, at 12 p.m., an ROV was sent in close proximity to the Titanic wreckage. The sight that greeted them was heart-wrenching. They discovered a fragment of the Titan's tail lying a mere 1,600 feet away from the Titanic itself. The submersible, which had set out to explore the Titanic's remains, had now become the center of worldwide attention due to its own tragic fate. The evidence suggested that the submersible had succumbed to the immense water pressure, resulting in its catastrophic failure at the ocean's depths. Experts believe that the Titan disintegrated within a mere millisecond at the depth where it tore apart. The time it takes for the brain to receive pain signals from the nervous system is approximately 100 milliseconds, while the transmission of visual signals from the eye to the brain takes around 13 milliseconds. Therefore, we can assume that the crew members were unable to register their own demise in their consciousness, thus succumbed to a painless death. But what happened to their physical bodies? Why haven't any remains been discovered? The reason behind this absence of evidence lies in rapid penetration of external pressures into the submersible, which caused a rapid compression of the internal air, which resulted in the temperature inside to soar to the scorching levels of approximately 6,000 degrees Celsius, akin to the temperature of the sun. Under such extreme conditions, it can be inferred that their bodies vaporized, leaving no traces behind. They just went from being existent to non-existent within a mere millisecond. The news of this incident sent shockwaves around the world, prompting numerous questions regarding the safety measures employed by Oceangate. Stockton Rush, the CEO of Oceangate, who tragically lost his life in this event, had previously acknowledged in 2021 that he had deviated from conventional practices during the construction of the Titan. Instead of using steel, he opted for carbon fiber, typically employed in aviation-grade applications, to introduce innovative advancements in the industry.
I'd like to be remembered as an innovator. I think it was General MacArthur said, "You're remembered for the rules you break." And I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering behind me. The carbon fiber and titanium, there's a rule you don't do that well.
Prior to its launch, the Titan had undergone testing under pressures ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 psi, which it successfully withstood. However, experts argue that the ocean subjects submersibles to an array of forces, encompassing not only extreme pressure but also turbulent water flow generated by waves. Furthermore, the darkness of the deep ocean poses the risk of potential collisions with heavy objects or underwater formations. In 2018, an Oceangate executive had expressed concerns about the carbon fiber body of the Titan, highlighting the possibility that such a flaw would only become apparent milliseconds before a catastrophic explosion.
At one point, I was actually even able to drive the submarine towards deeper water by the sound of the cracking getting louder.
Tragically, reality aligned with these fears. This incident serves as a crucial lesson, emphasizing the need to prevent similar occurrences in the future. The safety and well-being of crew members must be regarded as an utmost priority, and before implementing innovative solutions, it is imperative to subject products to thorough and comprehensive testing, encompassing all conceivable parameters. This approach ensures that potential risks and vulnerabilities are identified and addressed prior to practical implementation, minimizing the chances of unforeseen incidents and enhancing overall safety measures. By prioritizing rigorous experimentation and assessment, we can strive to create a secure environment and mitigate potential dangers. I hope you found this episode informative. If you did, I kindly request you to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I would love to hear your suggestions for future video topics in the comments section below. Thank you sincerely for your support. We will meet again very soon, but in the meantime, please feel free to explore my other videos. Goodbye.